What's up guys, Rick with Team Tactical. Come to another special video today. Got something new for you today. We are looking at the CVLife, what is this called? Hold on. The CVLife EagleFeather. Kind of a weird name. Basically what you got here is a large window red dot and a 3x magnifier that comes together for a pretty cheap budget friendly price. CVLife was kind enough to send out this red dot magnifier combo to us. Much appreciated guys, we really do appreciate it. It is probably the cheapest, most budget friendly red dot magnifier combo you can get currently on Amazon at like 120 bucks, which is kind of insane. Today we're going to go over all the specs and features of this particular red dot and the magnifier, of course. If there's not really much specs to go over, it's a 3x. Get our 0 on it, then we're going to properly beat the piss out of it, see if it holds that 0, and at the end of it we'll give you our thoughts and impressions of it. Let's see how she does. Now, per usual with CVLife EagleFeather, we're going to give you a quick unboxing of what actually comes inside the packaging for this red dot magnifier combo so you can see everything you get. All right, so right off the bat here, we've got the optic itself. And you will notice here, it comes with some nice foam padding here, your instruction manual there, cleaning cloth there. Here is the instruction manual for the 3x magnifier. Lots of good stuff in there. Make sure you read that. It tells you how to operate it and all that good stuff, as one does. You've got here, what is that, another cleaning cloth? Okay, so we've got 1 and 2 cleaning cloths. Perhaps this one's for the magnifier because it's a little bit bigger. You have your batteries here. You see it. They give you tools here as well. Silica gel packet. And then here, that's where the magic is. First, we've got the magnifier here. Very nice. Ooh, what's that? Extra silica. Right here, we've got the red dot itself. Now you will need to put your batteries in here. You'll see it's got sort of like a little flat head notch there. Really, that means you can use anything just about to open that up, including a bullet casing. You can screw that there. Your batteries will go inside there. And you'll hit this button here. You'll see here, you've got your Picatinny rail mount here. The adapter built in, of course. Now it uses a screw here to kind of mount with the pick rail, but you've got a second screw back here to sort of tighten things and lock things down for you. That's the dot reticle. There's the circle dot. There is the, well, dot with the crosshairs. And then there is the, well, almost all the above. Crosshairs, dot, almost kind of looks like a circle around it too. And it's paired up with this magnifier here. So if we look at this here, very nice. Of course, it's got your mount right there for Picatinny rails. And of course, with the magnifier, sometimes you have to get your glass lined up with your red dot. All in all, very good packaging. I really do like the magnifier a lot. We're going to see how the red dot does at the range. But I can definitely tell you, just from what I see here, the magnifier should definitely be good to go. And that is pretty much what you get with the red dot magnifier combo. Now, as you saw, they give you 4 different reticle options that you can choose from. It has a little switch back here. I'll let you see that there, get zoomed in. Has a little switch back there like I described. Like we said, 4 different reticle options back there for you to switch between. Now, the only thing about this is it's kind of hard to reach the switch when you've got your magnifier up. It's kind of like, I mean, you can get to it, it's kind of weird. But it does work and it's functional. Personally, I like the dot with the crosshair. Of course, choose your flavor, whatever you like. Now, as you saw, it uses little LR44 batteries, little button batteries. It takes 3 of them. You actually put them, like we said before, right there in the front there, that little side tray. Gives you a few different brightness settings. Doesn't really tell you in the instructions or where I could find online about how long the battery will actually last on this. You do have a few different brightness things to choose from this little button right here. To actually change your brightness, you'll actually use this button right here. It's just a single button. You press it and it'll cycle between the different brightness settings. Again, not sure how long the battery will last because that information wasn't available, but I imagine the lower the brightness, the longer the battery will last. So at first I aimed, well, sort of like right here, and then I put a hole there. I used that hole sort of like my bullseye. Shots were going here, here. Then I adjusted to start aiming for right here. Seemed like it was going too high. So I quickly made more adjustments and got about there. And then I started aiming sort of like right there. I couldn't really see this line, to be honest with you. This is about where I was aiming at though. So it is 0. I thought the corner was right here, where it's a little caked extra with some extra spray paint there. I thought that corner was actually right here. So essentially this is where I was aiming and these are where my shots at. Not too bad. Again, from back there, it's not too bad. As you look right back here, you'll see you've got your windage and your elevation there. It does have 1 MOA adjustments, pre-standard, and you do use an Allen wrench to make those adjustments as that came with in the box. The 3X magnifier itself, it's pretty standard. It's pretty bulky, to be honest with you. You see it comes up pretty far here. Now with the magnifier, the eye relief is pretty standard, pretty much what you expect. Not really anything out of the ordinary there. It's good. I could see myself actually using this magnifier on a number of different red dots. It doesn't really smear or smudge the red dot itself, so that's good. One thing I would criticize is the fact that it doesn't really leave you much rail space for anything else. Once you put the red dot and the magnifier on, I couldn't use my rear sight. I couldn't fit it on there, which is a huge shame because I like to have that backup. Kind of a given when you've got the magnifier back here, so just keep that in mind. I doubt I'm going to be able to hit this steel way up there, but doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Oh, got it. Found it. That's cool. So overall, this seems like a pretty good budget-friendly option as far as red dot magnifier combos go, but that's not really going to matter if it can't handle a little bit of beating. So, on to the beating test. Behold, the tree of damnation. Yes, the place where we go to properly smack our red dots. First, let's do the red dot itself. Wow. Okay, so check this out. So I have been smacking it against this tree and look at this. Huh. Look at that. Something don't seem right there, does it, kids? Now, despite the fact that I've been beating the f out of it, it's not broken the glass somehow. Kind of cool. Let's beat up the magnifier too. We don't get to do that too often on Team Tactical. It's very exciting. Dude. Okay. I'm impressed. So let's talk about what's happened. Where I've been smacking the shit out of this against the tree, the magnifier, the red dot has shifted down. You know, you can make your adjustments of where the reticle lines up with the elevation and windage here. Actually, that cap's kind of caved in too. I can't get this cap off because if you look closely where I've been smacking the shit out of it, this cap right up here has sort of like smashed down. Now, if I take some pliers, some, you know, channel locks or something, I can get that off for sure. But other than that, just got a little bit of cosmetic damage. The glass itself, again, I don't know if I can really show you this properly. There you can kind of see it. The glass is fine. It looks like it's kind of like smudged or whatever. I promise you it's good. The only thing I'll take note is the reticle inside the magnifier has shifted down. Is that because of where we smacked the red dot, or is it because of where we smacked the magnifier? Only one way we can really find out. I'm gonna shoot again about 20 yards here. Okay, pretty much spot on here. Behold, the brick of damnation. So for this last test, we are gonna actually take the red dot magnifier combo, take a fully loaded magazine there, and then we're going to just go ahead and drop it directly onto the brick. See how she does. First we'll do the red dot. We'll give it 3 good drops, maybe more, maybe less, we'll see. Hopefully about 3 good drops on the actual red dot. Then we will switch to the magnifier and drop it directly on the magnifier at least 3 good times there too. And 3, 2, 1. Oops, there goes my phone. Looks like we may have scuffed the magnifier 1 time or 2 times as well, because my magnifier took a blow there as well. There is the glass. As you can see, it held up decently well. I'll be honest with you, I was expecting a lot more damage than that. Just a little bit of a crack there near the bottom of it. The top's all beat all to hell. Check out the magnifier. Wasn't trying to hit the magnifier, but there it is. There's some damage there. And now my reticle's towards the top when I'm looking through the magnifier. Let's get a couple more drops on that magnifier. Keep hitting my phone. So no extra damage on the red dot, but when I'm looking through the magnifier, depending on where you're looking at it, you get a little bit of double image going on. I'm going to show you with my phone because it's kind of hard to really show you on this camera. Oh, actually, hang on a second here, kids. I may have misspoke. I said the double vision red dot issue was with the magnifier. I am mistaken. It's actually with the red dot itself. I'm seeing 2 red dots here. Okay, so neither one of these red dots is actually the correct one you should use. It would appear that the crack that I've put into this glass is causing it where, well, neither one of the red dots is accurate now at all. Like I'm shooting, it's like going like a foot into the ground in front of the targets, the steel targets. Whew, yikes. All right, so my thoughts and impressions on the EagleFeather. I think this optic and magnifier combo from CVLife is actually pretty decent for what you pay for it. Obviously, we beat the piss out of it, and it did have an impact on the reticle and the magnifier and where your bullets are going. Now, do I expect you to beat the piss out of your red dots and magnifiers like we did just here today, dropping on bricks and smacking against trees? No, we do this because we think it's important for us and probably to you at home to know if budget-friendly stuff like this is worth your time and, more importantly, your hard-earned money. And I think, honestly, for what we did to it, it held up very decently well. I mean, I was pretty much smacking the shit out of it like I was swinging a hammer or something. Yeah, it bent the aluminum housing there. That by itself didn't actually cause the point of impact to shift. It was only after the drop test that we actually started having issues with our point of impact. To get a red dot magnifier combo like this for just over $100, I think is a really good deal. Now, is this something you're going to want to use for tactical duties stuff? Hell no. And that's not what it's for. This is more of a red dot magnifier combo that you would use when you're out at the range, maybe 3-gun events or stuff like that. Maybe you want to take your kid out to shoot and you want to give them a red dot magnifier that they can really appreciate and enjoy. I think it fits that niche pretty well. I would also say that if you're just now starting out into firearms, let's say you just got your first AR, after buying your first AR and getting accessories and ammo and stuff, you may not have as much money though to buy a red dot magnifier, but you want one. When you're looking for a red dot magnifier that you can use, that'll be pretty decent and low cost, I think this would be a good one for a first-time gun owner. Guys, that's going to wrap it up there. Remember, to enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Have you picked up the EagleFeather from CVLife? Love to hear from you. We will see you next time. Hey, I found my old magazine I left out here. I bought this brown Glock mag and lost track of it. Now I found it. That's great.